In February last year, government lifted a 19-month ban on scrap metal exports. Business Minister Dominic Gaskin had said that the ease would last for 3 months while rules for the trade are drawn up. A black market in scrap metal has emerged since the trade was initially banned in June 2015. The initial ban was instructed after complaints about buyers raiding everything from tombs to security grill works and manhole covers, and then drugs were found in some containers in which scrap metal was being exported. In fact, he argues that over the past 34 months, government has taken no strong position to make the trade what it should be, while noting that the industry is one which brings in foreign exchange. He added too that the ban on the trade should be lifted unconditionally.
Why am I saying this? Because I am not my brother's keeper in wrongdoing. If you're a thief, your actions should not affect my welfare. That's my position. I said that to the last government. They didn't buy it. Hence, we got to a position wherein they placed in the legislation a ban on the trade. It should never have been a ban on the trade. So this situation that obtains has to do with what the last government did and what this government has continued. So both governments are to be blamed for the current status, the stalemate of this trade. Because had they not held everybody to account, when you vandalize the people's property, he has to pay for that. That cannot work.
Cave went on to say that the association will lobby to have government change the legislation. Meanwhile, hundreds of tons of scrap metal pile up in junkyards or stored in containers awaiting clearance to international markets. Cave, who was at the time addressing scrap metal dealers in Berbice on Tuesday, noted that many exporters have taken advances from foreign importers and now cannot meet their obligations because of the current ban on the trade in Guyana. Markets for Guyana scrap metal include China, Vietnam, the United States, and Europe. Cave said the association will also push to ensure that dealers are not mere collectors, buyers, and exporters of metal, but that they ensure that there is traceability in the trade, and as such, all transactions must be documented and sellers must produce proof of ownership of some sort. He is of the belief that government got the upper hand and imposed the ban because of the way the trade has been operated in the past.
I've taken a very strong position in trading in metal. If you have something to sell and you bring it to me, you had better come with something that says it has ownership. I can verify the ownership because I won't buy it from you. So what we have had in this industry is a number of individuals who have been buying things from people without any ability to retrace the steps through which that metal would have passed. Of course, there are things people may pass on the road, you pick up here and there. Somebody might be going away, they give you some stuff. Some of that, it's neither here or there. But then you got cables when they're being cut down. When people are going with torches to cut other people's property. How do you deal with that? That has created the biggest problem for us. Collectively, we got to stop it.
He warned that this must be done if the trade is to continue, since he is of the belief that the current administration is moving to stop the trade in Guyana altogether.
Because this government has moved to establish a dump site, and they spent $110 million to prepare that site. So if the people in this industry continue to make themselves fools, one day we may very well get up and recognize that there is a notice which says the industry is dead, it's done, finished. And all the metal that they gather at their dump site, they may call in a foreigner. Or maybe a local with foreign connections may have the right to export the metal and put all of us out of employment.